Namaste and welcome to Indian History and Archaeology. This is the IHA News with me, Dr. Lajwanti Shahani. This is a new segment that we've recently added, so do tell us in the comment section below this video what you think of it. And now for today's story. Indian-American antiques dealer and owner of the Art of the Past Gallery, Subhash Kapoor, who is the linchpin of the global idol smuggling and trafficking network, has been sentenced to 12 years of rigorous imprisonment by an Indian court. This happened a week ago, but within the same week, on November 8th, there was another report of a German couple arrested in Auroville by the Tamil Nadu Idol Wing CID, with 3 antiquities of the Chola era in their possession. These bronze antiquities belonging to the Chola era are of Lord Nataraja, Goddess Amman, and Lord Chandrasekhara. This is apparently the 4th such haul from the vicinity of Auroville within this year itself. Such idol thefts are still taking place, so why are antiquities from our ancient heritage suddenly in the news? To give you the background on this, during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States in September 2021, the two leaders, PM Modi and President Biden, had committed to strengthen their efforts for combating theft, trafficking, and illicit trade of cultural objects. The first batch of over 157 antiquities were brought home by the Prime Minister in 2021. And in October 2022, India received the second batch, which was handed over at the Indian Consulate in New York. This was done in a formal repatriation ceremony attended by the Indian Consul General Randhir Jaiswal and the US Home Security Investigations Acting Deputy Agent in Charge, Christopher Lau. The Home Security Investigation team had chased leads across the world and followed the money trail. This was the result of a 15-year global probe into international smuggling and trafficking networks, which have been dealing with antiquities stolen from multiple countries. Most of the Indian artifacts were recovered from the art gallery belonging to Subhash Kapoor, who is an American citizen, with many others coming from private collections as well. According to a statement issued by the Manhattan District Attorney, Kapoor was a, quote, prolific looter who helped traffic items from Afghanistan, Cambodia, India, Indonesia, Myanmar, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and other countries. These antiquities were stolen by multiple complex and sophisticated trafficking rings, the leaders of which showed no regard for the cultural or historical significance of these objects, unquote. The current cache, which is on its way back to India, also includes an idol of Vishnu and Lakshmi with Garuda, dating back to the 11th century CE. This was among the 5 antiquities seized from a New York-based dealer, Nancy Weiner, of Weiner Galleries. She pleaded guilty to charges of conspiracy and possession of these 5 antiquities, which were recovered last year. One piece was also recovered from another person, Naif Homsi, who is currently under investigation. Also caught in the web were dealers who had links with the prestigious Yale University Museum and the Denver Museum. This global malpractice has been prevalent ever since the archaeological discoveries of Egypt and Mesopotamia, later including the South Asian antiquities. The previous lot of 157 cultural objects included items ranging from a 1.5 meter bas-relief panel of Revanta, the youngest son of Surya Deva, the sun god, in sandstone dating to 10th century CE, an 8.5 centimeter tall exquisite bronze Nataraja from the 12th century CE, a terracotta vase from the 2nd century CE, and a copper anthropomorphic object belonging to the 2nd century BCE. And the list is exhaustive. Subhash Kapoor, who was apparently the mastermind, was wanted in the Udayar burglary and illegal export of 19 temple idols valued over rupees 94 crores. Based on a red corner notice issued by the Interpol, Kapoor was detained at Germany's Cologne airport in 2012 and handed over to the idol wing of the CID Chennai. He was extradited to India on July 13, 2012, and since then has been lodged as an under trial in the Trichy Central Prison in Tamil Nadu. Besides the latest sentencing, Kapoor will also be facing trials at Vikramangalam, Veeravanallur, Pallavur and Virudachalam. He is also wanted by the American courts and will be expatriated back to the US once his multiple trials and jail terms are completed. Such a vast network obviously involved many more players apart from Kapoor. In fact, there were multiple smaller trafficking networks involved in stealing over 60 antiquities from India. These include religious statues or murtis from Hindu, Buddhist and Jain temples. According to a report in the Times of India, at least 10 of these murtis or idols were stolen from temples in Tamil Nadu alone. Much to be said about that, as once the temple idol is stolen, the temple itself is abandoned and then becomes derelict. This needs to be highlighted. This is where the non-profit organization India Pride Project comes into picture. This vast global network is dedicated to restoring India's stolen heritage. The IPP was launched in 2014 by Anurag Saxena and S. Vijay Kumar. Yesterday, I had a chance to interview the co-founder Vijay Kumar, and here's an excerpt of that conversation.
So this was a theft that happened in a temple in Tamil Nadu, 1978. These 4 murtis were stolen: Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, and Hanuman. We tracked it. So 1978, 88, 98, 2008, 2018. So after 42 years, this happened. We found it with a dealer for sale in London in 2016. We tracked. This case was registered and then closed in 1978. It was not even as an open case. Stylistically, we matched with the belt. We tracked any temple on that way. Sadly, this temple was now called Hanuman Temple because the Rama as the main deity was forgotten because the deity was not there anymore. Because they had another Hanuman, which was a much larger Hanuman that was not smuggled or theft. So we couldn't find it in the first 2 years. In 2018, we managed to find it, and we successfully worked with the Indian High Commission and the Metropolitan Police. August 15th of 2019-18, this happened. Then you can actually see these murtis. After our evidence was presented to the dealer, he quietly handed it over back to the High Commission, and this is them being their gods back in the High Commission. And this is what happened when they went back for worship. So currently, if you go to the temple Anandamangalam, they are back to being the deities that they were once destined to be after 42 years. They are, you can smell the incense, they can smell the camphor, and they have gone back to being the gods they once were. We're sadly waiting for the Hanuman to come back from Singapore. So it's still ongoing process.
This interview and a presentation by him will be coming up soon on our channel. Make sure that you activate your notifications to watch these videos when they come up. That's all for today, and you can find the links for our reference material in the description box below this video. I hope you've enjoyed this news segment. Do let us know in the comments, and I'll see you soon again. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste. Please click on the like button on YouTube and wherever else you are watching us from to help others find this video as well. Also, subscribe to the channel to help us bring you more such content. IHA now accepts content contributions. And if you would like to support our work with paid promotions or sponsorships, please email us for further information.